Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Sue Rakowski, and in just a minute I'll be talking to Pat Chaps. Today's show is sponsored by Women's Life Insurance Society. Pat Chaps, welcome to the show.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, so Pat, you are with the Michigan chapter of the Antique Classic Boat Show.
Boat Society.
Boat Society.
You were close. You
I
did
was
well.
so close.
You're very close, closer than a lot of people get.
Oh, great. So, Pat, what is the society, and how long have you been involved?
Well, the Michigan chapter of the Antique Classic Boat Society, the chapter started about 43 years ago, and it's a hobby for people that are interested in boats, mainly boats that are 25 years or older.
Okay.
The majority of our members have wooden boats, and there's also aluminum boats and fiberglass boats in the club now.
Interesting.
Most of our members have Chris Crafts, Hacker Crafts, Garwoods, Centuries, make up the majority of the boats in the club, and all these boats were originally made in Michigan, which makes this area one of the largest chapters of the Antique Classic Boat Society.
And the wooden boats are so beautiful when you see them and you think about all the, I would say, love that goes into just massaging the wood and keeping it so beautiful, and it's a lot of work to keep these boats up.
Well, we don't call it work.
Okay, of course.
No, we call it fun or enjoyment. You know, a lot of us are retired, and we weren't looking for another job. We're looking for something that will still occupy our time in retirement and bring us enjoyment. So a lot of people say, oh, wooden boats are a lot of work. But no, they're a lot of enjoyment.
And a lot of fun, absolutely.
Definitely.
So let's talk about, we have 3 fun events happening this summer. We're going to feature these classic boats. Tell me about that.
Well, the club organizes 3 shows in Michigan on the east side of the state. Our first show is in Algonac on June 24th, and Algonac is the home of Chris Craft. That's where they originally started. And last year we celebrated their 100th birthday.
Oh, wow.
So that was one of our biggest shows. We had over 100 boats, and we figured between 5,000 and 7,000 spectators came through the show. Now, this year's show, we're celebrating the 100th anniversary of Garwood boats, which were manufactured in Marysville.
We have quite a history in this area, don't we?
We were surrounded with wooden boat manufacturers years ago. Our second show is in Sanilac, and that's in August 19th, and that's a little smaller show, kind of a more unique venue up there, up on Lake Huron. And our third show of the season pretty much ends the season for us, and that's in Port Huron, and that one is September 8th and 9th.
Okay, so if I'm a spectator and I want to come to these events, what would I expect to see?
Well, what we like to let people know is there's more than just looking at boats all day. We have kids' activities, which really helps us draw some of the younger crowd into our shows. One of the big events is we paint small boats. This is one of our small boats. We also have 3 or 4 different models, but the kids are supplied with paints and the supplies to decorate them any way they want. And there's also coloring and face painting for the children. There's free boat rides, which has been a major attraction of our shows. 5 or 6 of the antique boat owners will take people out in their boats, tour the area, and the area for the Algonac show is the St. Clair Flats, which is a world-famous freshwater delta. It's the largest one in the United States. And we have music, entertainment. We have also a ship store, which is basically a store, and it has nautical clothing, nautical gifts.
Fun.
And also the Algonac show has museum tours. There's 2 museums in Algonac, so those are also part of the day.
This is making me really excited about summer. And I think with the weather, you know, we're finally starting to break, and it's good to start, you know, filling in our calendars for what we're going to do this summer. And these seem like some great activities.
Well, that's why we like to get out before the summer season starts, so people can plan their weekends or events that they're going to participate in. So that's why this year I wanted to talk to you about the 3 shows rather than just mainly Algonac.
Yeah, fun. So where can people find out more information just to follow up?
Okay, if you go to MISH ACBS, which is Anti-Classic-Boat-Society.com, and it has all the information on the shows. It gives you the times, the events. If you have a wood boat or an antique boat, a boat that's older than 25 years, it can participate in the show. It tells you how to register for the show on that website, and you don't have to be a member to bring your boat to the show.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Pat. It sounds like a great time for the entire family, actually.
Definitely, that's what we want to promote, the entire family.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Pat.
Thank you, Susan.
And thank you for watching this edition of Spotlight.